I always knew I loved animals and that I wanted a job where I was working with animals.
I wanted to be a vet ever since I was a little kid.
Well, originally I actually wanted to be an astronaut.
It wasn't until a little bit after I started high school that I realized that I wanted to be a veterinarian.
I think most of our stories involve being inspired by animals, the human-animal bond.
I was inspired by snails. So when I was a little girl, my best friends were snails. I used to visit my aunt in London, and she had a box of snails that kind of hung out in her yard, and I would let them crawl all over my face, my body. Pretty much my entire family was disgusted by me.
But then when I got my first pet, which was a bird, I saw how much that goes into it when the animals get sick. Going to my first vet appointment as a child, seeing how the veterinarians healed my bird when it was sick and fixed them.
What it was for me as a child was I was just fascinated by these animals. They didn't have faces, they didn't have eyes, but they were still able to get along with their physiological functions for the day. And it just fascinated me.
After a trip to an aquarium when we went on vacation, I saw a veterinarian giving care to a turtle. And that was it for me. That was when I knew that I wanted to do this with the rest of my life.
And then they were so passionate and they cared so much. They even took the time to teach me as a young child on what's going on and educate me on all things veterinary medicine.
As a first-generation college student, it wasn't something I really thought about. I don't have a strong background in different academic areas, so seeing something brand new triggered a sense of curiosity deep in me. And I kept doing more research on it, and it made me increasingly more interested in the field.
From that point on, I told myself, do I want to be a scientist or do I want to be a vet? And later on in life, I realized that I can marry the two and I can do both.
I guess a piece of advice that someone gave me when I was getting ready to go to school is to not give up.
If I could speak to my 13-year-old self, the first thing that I would tell myself is to never give up.
I would tell myself, don't be afraid to try new things.
I know that sounds really simplistic, but sometimes it's really easy to give up on yourself, to give up on your choices.
When you have that one naysayer that can plant a seed in your mind, and that seed can sprout into a bunch of negative thoughts on why you can't do it, what makes you not qualified for the position, do not listen to them.
Me as a Hispanic woman, there are not a whole lot of us in veterinary medicine at the moment, and certainly not when I was starting veterinary medicine. And so not giving up, while it sounds simple, can be harder than you expect.
I think that for me growing up, it was especially hard because I didn't see veterinarians who looked like me, or even individuals in this profession who looked like me. And I think it is very important to see that and have that representation, and to know that you do belong here. You are important and you will make an impact on this field.
If you love animals and you think working with animals is important and you're in middle school, then pay a lot of attention in your biology classes and see that you love the information that you're getting and you want to do more. You
have what it takes to follow your dreams. You have what it takes to become a veterinarian. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of failing.
And I just want to let you know that you can accomplish this no matter what. As long as you have that passion, that drive, that compassion to do it, you're going to be great.
I want to be part of making a field of veterinarians who are happy in their career and confident and can do all the wonderful things as veterinarians that they want to do.
What I want to do for the future is shape the future of animals as a whole, not just the ones that we eat or the ones that we enjoy playing with or the ones that we see out at the zoo. I want to make sure that animals as a whole can have a place here on Earth where we can all thrive as one.
For me, the biggest impact that I want to make in veterinary medicine is I want to increase the diversity in this field. Given that 2% of veterinarians are actually African American, I want that number to be higher.
I want to make sure that people that either don't look like me or look like me have a place in veterinary medicine and they feel like they belong here.